Hello, 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 and welcome to Tuesday night. It is time for the Benchwarmers. We're minus one of our Benchwarmers tonight. If you notice that we don't have one extra furry face on here, Roscoe has the night off, but we are glad that
We do.
Phil
We all have furry faces, don't we?
yeah, we do. Roscoe has the night off. We're glad that Phil and Tyler and Swag are all here, and we're also glad that our chat is here as well. So let's look at the chat and see who's here tonight, and we'll go ahead and say hello and get rolling. First off in the chat, we've got Show Me the Chinese. Then we have Tylox, the mighty. Can't handle the Chinese. And then we have somebody cheering on the Benchwarmers, hoping they get some playing time. We got Travis, our Canadian brother to the north. And then we have our fearless leader, Mr. Sith Wortley from
What up,
Spy
Sith?
Hey, Sith.
the house. And then, hello. And then yo. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started, and maybe we'll have some other people popping in as we get cooking with this. Usually it's a slow burn to start with, and then we get some people in here and chatting, and who knows what'll happen. All kinds of randomness seems to ensue. On like Jeff Gordon.
What?
Don't say that name.
He's like the Lucky Charms guy that just pops up whenever you start chasing after him.
You guys have no idea how much more I have.
Oh, I think we have a good idea. You
We
showed
have
us
a
the
good idea.
box.
Like,
Oh me. So we'll go ahead and start. And who wants to start us off tonight?
I'll go, since they're not jumping at it.
Okay. Let's see here. Phil is gonna lead us off. Our leadoff hitter starting first in the lineup.
So if we're doing 2 turns each, I've got a sports and a non-sports. Which one do you want?
Chat. Put in the chat if you're in the chat. Put in what you want, and then
Sports
guys.
or non-sports?
I copied you, Phil. I'm doing the exact same thing.
Oh, really? Oh, well, okay. Then I'm going to go with sports, since that's what I've got queued up.
okay.
How's it
And
going,
no-
Southpaw?
And no one said anything different now. Hey, Brad. So, okay. In commemoration of the fact that I'm getting 12 of these tins tomorrow in the mail,
Ooh, wow.
I will not be talking about them anymore tonight. Instead, let me tell you a little story about women's soccer.
Hey.
God knows, right? Coming from
Yeah.
me, who would have thunk it? So a new set came out, or has been coming out. It's a weekly set. 5 or 6 new cards come out every week. And the name of the set is, let me think, Parkside Pronto. And so I've been, so take a look at this. Look at the bottom of those cards. They got caught in the bottom of the cellophane wrapping machine.
I was about to say,
Oh,
are those ribbed for your pleasure? Whatever.
Well,
Like it crimped it?
yeah.
Wow.
Ultimately, the set of cards didn't make it all the way into the wrapper. And so when it went through the machine, it got wrapped.
Wow.
So it's a good thing that I bought 2 sets. Because here's how those look. And and this is really ultimately, this is a customer service story gone right. Because when I wrote to the company the very next day, the VP wrote back the very next day and said, I'm sorry, and replaced it. So,
Oh, nice.
so far it's 1 set a week. That's the first set. Here's the second set. They are made to order. So the first set is limited to, I'm looking in the wrong spot, 597 cards.
Okay.
Wow.
The second set is only limited to 314 cards.
Wow.
These are called Parkside Pronto, and I've been going online, and they're selling for between $9 and $19.95 a card right now.
What series is that? You said it's women's.
It's the NW. I always get those two. It's the National Women's Soccer League, NWSL.
Okay, cool.
They're on Parkside.com. You can still get sets every week. They go on sale Wednesday afternoon. So ultimately, here are the cards. I've been keeping one set sealed, and I've been opening the others. By the way, women's soccer, I guess, is starting to really kind of hit the mainstream.
Mhm.
I've been seeing them. Well, Twitch is broadcasting a lot of the games, and the games you can't see there, you can see on Paramount Plus. That is the end of my women's soccer story. So next up, I dug this out. This is Dylan Larkin from his rookie year, and this is a weird card. It's hard to tell, but this is a card inside a card.
Mm-hmm.
That white
Okay,
card.
yeah,
That white card is a little mini card, and it's floating around inside this larger golden frame. So if you shake it, it's really hard to tell. It goes back and forth, but it's also got game worn jersey in there, and that's what the backside looks like. This is from
That's cool.
2015-16 Champs series, and I only brought this out because I didn't know what I was getting when I got this, and it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, that
I
is
wish I wish there were more cards like this, but it was not what I was expecting. So along the same lines, I thought this was going to be a tall boy when I ordered this. You can tell it's the same size as that card in there, and this is what's known as a mini OPT mini, and I'd never seen one of these before.
Does the other card come out of the frame, or it's
No.
in there?
It's designed to stay in.
Okay.
Would this be called a shadow box in some sets? I've heard that phrase too.
It's called a framed relic.
Oh,
They're modeled after the Allen and Ginter baseball. They've been doing this since probably 2010 or even before. When they do a relic, they frame it just so that it's got some protection, and it's such a small card.
yeah. So that's just some unique cards, and one more unique card, and that will close the sports segment for Phil. I was hoping to get some game used shorts. Looking at Seth's comment. That reminds
They're
me.
on order.
That reminds me. Before next week, I will be getting, or our next show, I will be getting 2 beer pong card sets, and I will share them here. So I got this bad boy, Trevor Zegras,
That is
number
awesome.
8 of 10 autograph. This was an e-pack pull. After doing a little research, you can only get this in an e-pack.
Wow.
The numbered to 10s. You can pull autographs, but I believe they're gold bordered, and the odds are around 1 every 400 packs. But this came from online at the Upper Deck e-store, and actually, believe it or not, I have actually pulled 2 of these autograph cards. The other one is not Zegras. I forget the player's name. He doesn't cross my radar a lot, so I don't remember his name, but his card's going for around $200 on eBay.
Wow.
Anyway, so I'll be receiving that as well. Anyway, Trevor Zegras, 8 of 10, one of 3 Calder Trophy finalists. Cider's one of them. Who's the third? Do you know? Calder Trophy finalist?
I do not know.
Okay. Anyway, so this is like the biggest pull I've ever had in my life. And I will be for the first time ever sending this off to PSA
Nice.
for slabbing because of its potential value. Right now, I've seen 2 listed, both by ComC. They're asking $1,600. It appears as though one may have sold, but I couldn't figure out for what. Anyway, I had thought about really undercutting him, asking for a measly $1,000, but instead I think I will just send it away for grading and
Yeah, that's cool.
ask for more later.
Michael Bunting. Michael Bunting was the other guy that's a finalist.
Right. Yes. Who does he play for?
No
Do you
clue.
know? Okay. All right. way to go, Google.
I used that handy dandy Google. I was like, who are the Calder Cup finalists? Oh man, so that's really cool. Now, the first card you showed, who was it again?
The first sports card, Dylan Larkin.
Okay, so are you going for like a Dylan Larkin super collector status?
Well, there are cards that are out of my range, and I don't even want to try to save for him.
Gotcha.
I'm not that interested in him. I don't know why I glammed on the Larkin, probably because he's just the captain of the Red Wings when I started watching the Red Wings again. The same could be said. I don't show him here on the show often, but I've got a almost equally as large collection for Tyler Bertuzzi, whose uncle was a Hall of Famer. Am I correct? There's another Bertuzzi out there who used to play it. I don't remember.
Well, there's Todd Bertuzzi that the Colorado Avalanche hate because he took out our guy.
Okay, I think that's him. Honestly, I think that's him.
He played for like 3 or 4 different teams, but he's the one who cross-checked Steve Moore in the head with a stick and ended his playing career.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, well Tyler would never do that. Anyway, so those are the only 2 players I go big on, I guess.
Okay. That's really cool. Like, I like to see, I'm not a hockey collector. I buy a pack here and there. So I really like to see a lot of the stuff that comes out. And I know that you always like those parallels that you showed last time we did a show.
Oh yeah.
Were just, I was like, I automatically wanted to go buy packs just to see if I could find them.
Well, I got a few more coming in the mail before next show. So if you want to keep living vicariously through me and save your money for a minute. Hey,
Danny. So Danny is a NASCAR hardcore collector.
Oh,
Did
wow.
somebody say NASCAR?
And he is also a collector of Jeff Gordon.
Oh,
So
my God.
my
Danny-
man.
Danny, you need to get in touch with this guy in the middle here with the blue hat on.
That guy.
He is a Jeff Gordon hoarder, it seems.
Watch our last episode.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. I mean, he's got Jeff Gordon's lug nuts and everything.
Not to mention some of his cards.
Actually, I actually do.
He has a pair of his ex-wife's
Oh,
underwear.
really? His
Closet.
lug nuts? Literally
I
his
have
lug nuts?
1, 2. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 lug nuts just in
Oh
this
my
room.
gosh. Are they labeled something special that you know they're his? Like,
Yes.
Are they collected?
I mean, well, yeah.
Look at
Would
this
you-
swag.
Would you like to see it? Would you like to
Oh
see
my
3
God.
of them?
Oh,
You
my
asked.
God.
Highlight that guy.
Hold on, I gotta pull him in center screen.
Do you
Oh
see
my
those? Those are
God.
3 of his nuts,
Oh,
along with some
got
windshield,
3?
some tires, a spark plug.
Are you
It's
planning
got
on
some-
flaunting a Jeff Gordon car?
is that
I
part
mean,
of
I
his
could.
brake pad?
What's that?
Is that part of his brake pad?
Why? Yes, it is,
Oh, my
Tylox.
God.
I've had this a long time.
Well,
But you said the magic 2 words, Jeff and Gordon. So, I mean, you have to have something Gordon ready to go.
Did you
Well,
see
if
what
you got-
Danny
if you
said?
got, if you're closing in on close to 2,000 cards, you probably got about half of what lug nut in your head.
I don't know if I have 2,000. I probably don't have that many, but I've got a crazy collection. Do you have this, Danny? Do you have all these kind of things?
He said drool.
I've got some crazy stuff, but anytime, if you're gonna say his name, I'm going to find something. And then if you see right there, there's Jeff Gordon cars, and then flags and all sorts of stuff. But the reason why we're here is for more cards, and in honor of I'm a hometown guy. I love my hometown teams. So in honor of what happened yesterday, I'd like to honor a 4th round draft pick. His name is Dikembe Mutombo.
oh wow.
Wow, okay.
I've
Nice.
had those cards.
Here's a couple of his rookie cards. This one, as you see, I paid $2.99 for, which was about $2 too much. And but here's a couple of his rookie cards.
That
I
upper
believe
deck
they're-
on your right.
They're from '91, I believe.
Yeah, that was all the hotness back when I was starting to pull them.
Isn't that funny? I love these old Nuggets jerseys with the skyline.
Mm-hmm.
And then the upper deck card, he's actual size. He's like legitimately
Yeah,
Godzilla.
almost as tall as a building.
He walks through the downtown going, no, no, no.
No.
But so here's some hometown cards for me because I'm a homer, and but in all honesty, I'm wearing the hat. I got to show some cards. So we've got
those are lure.
we've got some McKinnon I don't have very many McKinnon cards, but here's an Upper Deck from 2016. No, yes, something like that. And then I've also got a Ratinen and another McKinnon Allure from 2019.
You know, those look so much like the Select cards, like
They
Panini
do.
Select.
Yeah,
There's another. Oh, what was it?
they're pretty shiny.
Shiny.
There was a
Shiny.
set that was kind of competed with
So-
Allure. Was it metal? Skybox metal?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
some good
I remember
Skybox cards.
So
Yeah.
Upper Deck isn't done. They're just not making baseball cards.
All they have
No.
really is hockey and
Yeah.
a few
Okay.
other minor sports. Yeah, they have the minor league hockey as well.
Okay.
But as
Soccer.
the Avalanche rest up to go to the Stanley Cup final, you know, it's this is the talk of the town. So Avalanche, we are very excited for.
And Cale
our
Makar
hometown.
in his rookie year going to the Cup.
Yes. Wow. Makar, what is he's been in the league? What, 3 years?
Oh,
now?
wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't. Cole, is there? Oh, there's Cale Makar and Cole Caulfield. I keep confusing.
Yeah.
Cale and
Makar.
Cole.
The funny thing about I want to say Makar's been in the league 3 years now. The funny thing is he was playing in the Frozen Four and when the Avs actually pulled him out as soon as the team got. I think he played for North Dakota. As soon as the team, you know, was out of the contention for NCAA, I think the Avs he was playing. So yeah, he's a phenomenal defenseman.
Very nice. Showing
Yep.
off that hometown love.
That's me. I'm a hometown guy.
Sounds good. I like it. All right, Tyler, do you want to show this round or do you want to kick off the second round?
I've only got one round in me.
Do you want to kick off the second round then?
Yeah, sure. I'll kick off the second round.
Okay.
We won't tell.
All right. So I'm going back to the oddball stuff tonight. I'm going Marvel cards. I'm going to do pack rip first and then show off on the second round. So I'm going to be opening 2 packs and you'll see why 2 in just a second because they only have 4 cards per pack, but we've got Marvel Annual.
Ooh.
The new one that just came out?
No, these are 2019 or 20. I can't remember.
Okay.
I really like these cards because they kind of remind me of the old early 1990 Impel cards. They're not really flashy. They're not super busy. They're just basic cards, and you get what you get. So the first card that I have is Tylox.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So basically, the Marvel Annual takes a big cover from that year, and they put the cover in the background and use the character in front of it. So we have Hellions here. And then we
Nice.
have Scott Summers' brother,
Nice.
Havoc.
Love Havoc.
Havoc.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So we're going 2 with the X theme, and then we have one that's very far off from the X theme. And this card feels thicker than the others, but there's nothing different about it. We've got Captain Marvel.
Hey, Brian.
Nice.
What's up, Brian? How's it going?
What's up?
And then the third card, oh yeah, one of my favorite villains from the X universe, one that we've been teased with and then let down as far as cameos or appearances in the MCU. Omega Red.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Nice card.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, he was like such a big villain, and then he went cold for like the longest time, and now he's picking back up.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know that book, the first appearance of Omega Red, I think it was X-Men 4.
Yep, it is.
You know, for the longest time, you could pick that book up for
Oh, I know.
$20 to $30.
I was
Yeah.
about to say 5, 10, 20, something.
I
like
remember it. Yeah, it was $5. I remember.
There was a time you could find it in the bargain bins.
Yeah.
But now that book is $60 and beyond.
Yeah.
And then in this pack we have the Hulkling.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So a little bit of a newer character. And then we have, I guess this guy's name is Chris Chris Stein. I've never seen him before.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that character either.
Interesting art style for that one too.
Chase Stein.
Chase Stein. Okay.
Chase.
I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm having to squint at stuff.
That was Captain America.
Wait a minute.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Oh, that's
Daredevil.
nice. He's
Nice.
always one of my favorite characters.
That's a cool one.
And then our last one is, oh God. Orphan Maker. Oh, there we go. Orphan Maker.
Okay.
What a name.
What, that is like the greatest name ever for. Is that a villain or a?
Oh yeah, he's definitely a villain.
I was about to say, like,
Captain Orphan
if you were a hero and you showed up and you're like, my name's Orphan Maker, the guys would be like, I'm done. I'm quitting. Yeah, go ahead and take me in.
So with the kind of PG feel that Marvel gives off now, a name like Orphan Maker really does not fit the bill. It sounds like something so far off base that
sounds like an Image character.
Yeah, like Orphan Black or something,
Yeah.
So that's all for my first round. Those were 2 quick packs, and we'll get more in depth with the next round. So Tyler, I think, is going to kick us off for our second round, round 2. So
right.
In the words of Mortal Kombat, round 2.
So everybody knows I'm working on my Ken Griffey Jr. PC. So when I got paid last time, I picked up a card that I had. Oh, what's up, Les? That I had when I was a kid. I remember having this card. This is, funny enough, Upper Deck Collector's Choice. This is a 96, I believe, 94. This is Up Close and Personal, the Ken Griffey Jr. insert. They had quite a few players had the Up Close and Personal, and it gives like a little bio on the back about Ken Griffey
cool.
Jr.
Yeah. Favorite color.
From when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I had to get this back. So I grabbed it. And then I got hit up last week by a fellow member of the community. You might know who this guy is. He sent some stickers along with his card. I don't know if you've ever heard of these guys.
Low grades.
Low grades. So
those are some high quality stickers.
Yeah, they're really nice. Like as soon as I seen the Frankenstein one, I was like, that is really dope.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
I have to get stickers now. So he hit me up and he was like, hey, I was going to put these cards up on my slab, but you're into baseball, right? So would you want any of these? And he sent me a couple of videos and I picked some out. And then he sent me some extra on top of that, even though he already gave me a great deal on these things. So here's the extras he sent me. This is this year's, I think this is this year. Yeah, 2022 Gypsy Queen U Dervish.
Nice.
Dervish.
He sent me I mentioned this guy and he said he didn't think he had any, but I think he found one later. Trevor Story. Gypsy Queen.
Oh, my old Rocky buddy.
Oh man.
In the background you hear Swag go boing.
And then he sent me this. This is the Millville Meteor Shiny Boy nickname card.
Shiny.
Oh, nice.
Himself. I think this is shiny. Either that or it's it's not shiny. It's
the penny sleeve.
Hide it from Sith.
What is that? 88 Donruss or 89 Donruss?
It's a Mylar penny sleeve.
And then he sent me a whole bunch of cards. Well, hold on. Put these in order. So he sent me this one. This is a 94 Top Stadium Club Ken Griffey Jr.
Nice.
I love these cards, the way the name is and stuff like that, how it's like torn out and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah,
It's so 90s.
That's cool.
It's so 90s.
And then
he sent me these. Pedro Martinez, red, white, and
Pedro.
blue. Yeah, I love some Pedro. Pedro's one of my favorite pitchers of all time.
Definitely.
Now is that red, white, and blue numbered?
Is it a parallel?
I don't see it numbered anywhere on here. And at the same time, when I tried to look it up on my app where I collect my cards, I don't see this version of a parallel anywhere. So I don't know what this is even called. I'm just calling it a Stars and Stripes or something like that.
Most of those red, white, and blues like that are numbered to 76.
I was about to say, I don't see a number on it.
Because
76, I get it.
Yeah,
you see what he did there?
Trombones.
Back number 119. So I don't see any stamp where there's like an extra something out of something. So he sent me 2 of these. These are Enrique Hernandez Red Sox.
Enrique.
Yeah, they are the shiny cards. These are shiny.
That's your team, right, Tylox? Aren't you a Red Sox guy?
Oh yeah, huge Red Sox fan. That's why I also picked up this one from him. Devers Diamond King. As soon as I had to grab it. And then this one is the big boy, I think, out of the whole thing. And it is not a Red Sox card, but is a player that I'm definitely PCing. This is Donruss Unleashed Tatis Jr.
That's awesome.
And it's like foily, shiny, all that good stuff.
Those cards are nice. I like the Unleashed because they have the grizzly bear in the back.
Yeah, the grizzly bear in the background and stuff. So, and that's it. That's all I've got for this 2 weeks.
Very nice.
A little small haul.
Good cards.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Phil, you are up, sir. Fill her up.
And that's why she doesn't return his calls.
So I am old enough in the days of self-serve gas weren't a thing. And so this guy would come up and my dad would roll his window down and I'd be in the back seat and the guy would say, fill her up. And I thought he was asking me a question or something. So I remember that because I'm old as dust. Let's talk about non-sports cards. All righty. So I've been cleaning out my house because I want to be getting ready to move here. And look what I found. A gorgeous tin of Hershey's trading cards.
Wow.
Oh, man, I thought it was a box of chocolate.
Well, you would think. And no, there are no cards made of chocolate.
Oh.
Now, inside I found something special. But first, before I get in there, I will... These were the random inserts that were in this whole tin. These are some old-fashioned advertisements.
Chromed out, too.
Yeah, little Hershey bar guy.
Those two, they were for Halloween, these two here.
Okay.
In 1964 and 1965, by the way.
Hey, HK.
I'm looking at the back. And this card
What's up, Sheena?
is from am I holding that upside down? Yeah. This is from the wooden subset.
Oh, that's cool.
And that is really cool.
And it really is a cardboard card, but it has like this balsa wood feel on the sides. So that's pretty cool. But only 3 out of this whole tin.
Every time I hear balsa wood, I think of Christmas Story. It's a good tree, firm, made of balsa.
So, did you see that? So I'll just quickly go through the set. I actually have 2 sets here, 2 complete sets.
So this is like a commemorative to Hershey's?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it came out like at their 100-year anniversary or something.
Okay.
But it's literally a history of Hershey chocolate. And it's got
cool.
copies of their ads. I think it might all be ads in media through the year. Oop. I don't want to tell you what I was just doing that made that go off camera. I was like, my camera's getting in the way, so I'm like moving it off camera so I can see. All right. So anyway, there's a look at the Hershey set.
That's cool.
It looks like it's pretty much all ads.
Where do you think you picked that up at?
Well, I know where I picked it up. I've got the greatest card shop in that they have mounds and mounds of just old, weird product. So I'm sure I just found that tin at a great price, and I thought, "Wow, Hershey's, okay."
Yeah,
I'll sit there and watch a movie and unwrap cards. So, I have so this next I have zero memory of, but I found it in this tin. It is Heroes Season 1.
Oh yes.
Oh.
So,
Mr. Petrelli, Peter Petrelli.
Yeah, and so it all starts with mainly all the main characters, and it goes all the main characters for a long time.
Wow!
Remember all these folks? Were you guys watching this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Save the cheerleader.
save the world.
Lots of people in here that either got their start in here or they've gone on or they've stayed in the business to Kai.
Zachary Quinto, right?
Yeah. Spock. And then the guy that played the detective, he's in Star Wars. He's one of the pilots for the X-Wings.
So that was an interesting find. I was like, oh look, Hershey's cards, and then oh my gosh.
Hershey Heroes.
I don't have any. Well, I guess I could look these up on eBay. I haven't looked these up anywhere to see if there's any value in whatever. And honestly, I'm not going to be keeping these. So if you feel strongly about getting anything you just saw here, contact me, and chances are they can be yours.
That's really cool. You know, the autograph cards from that set, the Hero set, they go for a pretty good penny.
Really?
Oh yeah. They people look for the Peter Petrelli because he's been in a lot of other current movies and television shows, and then you got the big names like Quinto, and then Ali Larder, who is gorgeous. But yeah, they do buy. They bring a pretty penny.
Cool.
Did Swag freeze?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope his phone didn't die.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Let's see. I'm gonna bring him up.
Maybe he'll come back. Hey, Sheena.
Hey,
there he is.
There he goes.
I'm sorry, Phil. Were you ready for the next person?
Yeah, I am ready for the next person after I'm done showing Sheena my hands. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
It's on a tour.
I kept losing the internet there, so I was like,
oh,
it's like move closer to the router, and I'm like, But in honor of our, somebody did reference Jeff Gordon, so I've got one last card to show of Jeff Gordon.
Oh god!
It is numbered 359 out of 400, and I put it in the biggest screw down case I can have. This is a 1998 signed press pass Jeff Gordon autographed card.
Wow.
This is the only official autographed card I have. The other ones I've gotten from signings and stuff like that.
Okay. So funny.
Dude has demanded that you make a channel and start showing off your cards. So.
Funny
So there's
story.
another person who's demanded that you make a channel.
Yeah, that is true. Somebody else in this panel has asked that I create a channel. I have not gotten to that point yet.
Funny story about Jeff Gordon. I've met him once at the Martinsville Speedway, and I was down on pit row with a friend of mine, and he walked by, and I had one of his 1991 Max cards. You showed it last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I get this signed? So I hand him the card in the top loader. Instead of pulling the card out, I guess he was in a hurry. He signed the top loader.
Yeah.
I was like, you dick.
Yeah. I think they're so used to signing whatever's in their face. They just sign it and there you go.
I was about to say, did you not see Ricky Bobby once he gets he's just signing everything.
Yeah, he would sign everything.
I gotta highlight this just because.
Jeff Gordon's here, but he doesn't want to be on the show.
Yeah.
All right.
But I took Phil's lead, and I'm going non-sports for this second round here. So I actually Sith got me into the PSA registry, so I started collecting PSA cards. And then I put them in the registry, and it does stats and stuff. So I got a new card for one of the collections I'm building, and it is a Pokemon registry.
Oh, okay.
So this is a Yan Mega PSA 9. So this goes into my Pokemon bug collection set that I'm doing in the registry. It goes. I also have a PSA 9 Gallus spoil, and I think I'm ranked 12th in the PSA registry for Pokemon bug type.
Does it say on both cards bug, or where does it say bug?
It's well, that's the name of the set. Is
okay.
You can collect these holos for bug type Pokemon, and they all go into my PSA registry under the bug type set.
What's up, Nick? How's it going? A big 4.5 wave to you. Love you, buddy.
The funny thing is, I actually have one other PSA. It's actually a 9 as well. Lanarok. So I started this PSA set as well. So I'll hunt them. I'll buy them when I find them for a good deal. But it is kind of cool to have non-sports cards in the PSA registry. It's kind of cool.
I was just going to ask, how would the market compare? I guess, in other words, a high priced PSA 10 game card versus your average PSA 10 sports card for an average player.
Good question. I think ultimately it depends on the player. Like these cards aren't super expensive. But to go from a 9 to a 10, it does, like double the value, or, you can pay double the amount.
Because really only nerds collect those, right? Not sports fans.
Never.
Yes, only nerds collect these. So as you see, I have them. It's bouncing the shiny off my light, so it's kind of cool. I mean, I just like them because it's something different.
Oh yeah, of course.
The cool thing is with this Yan Mega, I actually have a Yan Ma. So this is the basic, and then this is the first evolution. So that's kind of cool. And then this one's in a CGC graded. It looks like a little comic slab, but it's in a CGC graded slab.
Now I wonder if people actually like get the cards graded and then still play with them. Like they're at the table and they like.
Usually they have a proxy card. This stands for this.
Yeah.
See, I have it, but here's my proxy.
Yeah, so. I wouldn't think you would play with these actual, but I don't know.
Unless you've got a deck of 60 slabs.
Yeah, that would be unreal. I'm sure somebody does. I mean, I have a total of 3 PSAs and 2 CGCs, so I am very, very young in my slabbed Pokemon card.
One of my favorite
collecting.
Box Breaks channels is a non-sport. There's a lot of non-sport, but it's really interesting to watch. I know nothing about the sets or anything, and certainly know nothing about the aftermarket. So seeing those now slabbed just kind of adds to that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, thanks to Sith, I now have my own Uncanny Swag. You can find me in the PSA registry, and you can see what cards I have. So I'm collecting badges, and as you collect and you gain points, you move up. There's like a leaderboard, so it's pretty cool. I really like it.
You look like Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement with those slabs up.
Do you know the joke behind Wilson?
What?
His name is Earl Heidman, so they always hit his face as a joke. Like it was literally trolling the audience.
Oh, Heidman.
Yeah, Heidman. So
they hid man. Nice.
Cosmic Eclipse, Guardians Rising.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I will finish it out since Tyler had one round, and I'm going to go with some pickups, and I'll go through these pretty quickly. I was on eBay spending way too much money and way too much time, and I ran across this seller that was doing Marvel mystery packs. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick one up and just see what I get. And it came with a stack of cards about this big. Now, most of it was just cannon fodder, but it did come with some pretty neat cards. So I have a metal, and I'm not even sure who this is. At first I thought it was Onslaught, but no.
Looks like was it Cygar or whatever it is? No, that's Marvel though, right?
Yeah, and I can't even read the name. If I had my glasses on, I'd try, but there it is down there in the bottom. This is another cool one that came in the pack.
Oh, nice.
Did it go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So this is from a set called Marvel Through the Ages, and they do a gold, silver, bronze, and current version of the character, and they put them on a metal type card.
Oh, that's fun.
This is one that I actually had my eye on buying it from another seller, and it came in this. So this is a holofoil, really shiny, of Iron Man.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
I think I've seen that image before. That's excellent pose. Excellent.
Yeah.
What are these all the same year?
No,
The
they're different
years.
sets,
Okay.
different years. Juggernaut.
Well, there you go.
Juggernaut.
Jaegernaut.
Hey, Meister.
Yeah.
Blaze, another metal card.
Nice.
These
Johnny
metal-
Blaze.
I possibly Silver Surfer.
That's cool.
Now this is from the Marvel Masterpiece set. I'll skip over the really non-important ones. Here's one of the first Marvel Masterpiece sets, Thor.
Okay. Little Rainbow Bridge.
Yep.
Those were Fleer Ultra, right?
No, Marvel Masterpiece were Upper Deck.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This one was pretty cool. There were two of these. One was Wolverine versus Sabretooth.
Oh, that's cool.
The art style on it is crazy. And then another Wolverine versus Sabretooth.
Wow, those are cool.
And then apparently this guy collected, or this person collected, Sabretooth because there's Sabretooth versus Storm.
That's one you don't see often.
Yeah. And then some of the old Marvel Impel, Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what, Series 2, Series 3?
Mm-hmm. Thor from Series 1.
Ah, that's a Series 1, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like those card backs, too.
Yeah. And
Who are
then in the early 90s, they did Halloween packs that had Marvel cards in them. So, like, you could buy them from, like, the store. And it was a pack of, like, 3 Marvel cards. They were called trading card treats. And so instead of getting candy, you got trading cards.
Huh.
So you got Wolverine.
There's a Wolverine. Nice.
And then this one was pretty neat. Baby Cat.
That's cool.
There were a couple other really neat ones. This one was a cool one. I love this one. That old McFarlane symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one.
That's cool.
And then I purchased some just individual cards because I got bored one day and I was looking at checkoutmycards.com. This is not a plug for them. And then I bought this red metal, Red Skull. Let's see if I can get him on the screen a little better. There we go. Well, there we go.
Well, he's really shiny.
Yeah. And then a purple metal, Quicksilver.
Nice.
Namor.
Oh, nice.
Classic.
Yeah.
This is a manufactured patch of a comic book corner box of Ant-Man.
Oh, excellent.
Huh. That's
Oh,
really cool.
So is that that's in a depression then in the middle of the card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like your shadow box ones.
Oh, I just encountered manufactured patches for the first time in a different hockey set. I was like, what does that mean? So, but yeah.
And that's the Hannibal Buress autograph from Spider-Man.
That's really cool.
And then this is from a Japanese set. My wife is a big Cable fan, so I bought this.
Oh, that's the Peach Momoko.
Yep.
My son loves that series.
And finally, one of my favorites. This is a What If from Marvel Masterpieces, and it's numbered out of 14.99 of my all-time favorite character, Ghost Rider.
Little Ghost Rider. Nice.
I like the cover reproductions.
Yeah. So you can see the little numbering right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Marvel just released their latest annual set in the EPAC store.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, I need to pull the trigger on it, but I don't know.
The only thing I'm not sure I like about if you're a base hunter, you don't get your base cards from that. That you
Right.
get everything not base, right? You get to take home with you.
On the e-pack?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
You can't. Yeah, they won't let you redeem base for real world cards.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to show this just because. Stone Cold. Red, white, and blue prism.
Oh, ha!
Stone Cold said
Who's
so.
he fighting?
Kane.
That's awesome.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Sorry, I had to show that one because I was like, this is the first time I found Prism in my Walmart, and I picked up a pack, and sure enough.
That's cool. Good pull.
Quick plug. If you're in your Walmart shop and you want to experiment with some fun hockey, pick up a box of this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mark
I've
Hurst.
seen those.
10 packs, 12 cards, 120 cards in this brick.
Wow.
Baby, for like $25-$30 tops.
There's some at my Walmart. There's some like I think Opeachy, hockey or baseball blasters.
Okay.
It would be hockey because
I think it's like baseball because I even looked at it and was like, oh, I thought they used to make hockey.
I don't know if OPG still makes baseball or not.
I don't know. I've seen they've got something there that's Opeachy. It might even be football. I don't know. I might even.
That's interesting.
But yeah, so that was fun getting to see all the stuff people bring to the table. And if you're watching, if you're currently in the chat, or if you watch the rewind, and you would like to be a part of the Benchwarmers broadcast, please message myself or Phil or Swag or Tylox, and we'll get you on the show. We're trying to get Lass on the show, show off some of her pops because she has got an incredible collection.
Definitely.
They take up way too much space. Trust me, I know. I've tried that before and I had to sell almost 3/4 of my collection. So that was a nightmare.
And the people want to see more Jeff Gordon cards. Come on down. Bring your Jeff Gordon cards. Yeah. We will have a Jeff Gordon card-a-thon.
Are there Jeff Gordon pops?
You can compare your lug nuts.
I have lug nuts cards.
The pops, I don't know. I would think
there
would be, but I don't know. Okay.
There he is. Yeah. He's in his Pepsi fire suit.
Okay.
Are there Jeff Gordon bobbleheads?
There definitely is bobbleheads, yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Jeff Gordon everything, it seems like.
Well, gentlemen, do we have anything else we want to say before we end this soiree?
Friday, I'm have a new episode of Tunes and Collections coming out.
Nice.
That ought to be very interesting because it's John Jarvis. He's played with like 5 different bands. Pretty much, if you need a bass player and it's a metal band, he gets hired on and he goes on tour with people. So that should be really interesting. He's wanting to show his vinyl collection.
Nice.
Yeah, we got Spine Ticks on Saturday, D&D on Sunday.
Yes.
D on Sunday.
Yes.
I'm
D&D
down.
on Sunday. We're starting a new D&D stream. So come one, come all.
Do we know what time?
I think I either asked or meant to ask. Is it 5e? Is that the version he's using?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, got you. Cool.
And I do want to point out.
Them all,
I do want to point out and plug, if you're available on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock Eastern time, please tune in to Spine Ticks.
Yes.
It's a fun time. There's like a whole buffet of things that he goes over, and
yes.
Not only is it very informative, but it's just a fun experience. All 4 of us guys have been on the show with Seth, and he puts together a heck of a show. And if you're available, tune in to Spine Ticks at 11 o'clock on Saturdays. I did want to plug that because, number one, Sith is in the chat, or he has been, and I feel I like supporting my people. So
that's right. Sith is the bro.
Yeah. So please make sure you sub up to Phil and Swag on Instagram, and Tylox. There he is. Got the angle point there.
Yeah.
Tylox on YouTube. All 3 of these guys put out some great content. I was watching one of Phil's videos today where he was going through some of his hockey cards that he had picked up, Young Guns. It was one of the most recent ones you posted with.
A live stream.
Yeah, with I think Swag and Rosko and Travis was on it at one point.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that set. I got a dozen tins showing up tomorrow.
So who are you hoping to pull from that?
You know, I have a complete set of Young Guns, except for Trevor Zegras, the card I just pulled in auto.
Yeah, the auto.
Yeah, but I don't have a Zegras Young Gun.
So is that the one you're?
Well, if I don't get a Zegras Young Gun, I don't really care. It's not like I'm going to rush out and not get it or anything. But it's just as you would think, the first mini patches I've opened of Series 1 hockey. Sorry, people who didn't get their own. I would have got a Zegras one out. Like I have 5.
Do you think he short printed then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's
I don't
weird.
think they did. I don't think they do that with Young Guns.
Okay.
So. I've got like 5 of some.
That's so weird.
I watched a guy open a 10 up, and he was the whole time he was going, I hope I get a Zegras. And then he looked right over it. And
that's funny.
Like he was going back through his cards. He was like, wait a minute, did I get that? and it's only the most valuable card that he got in his whole 10. So
yeah, I think it ties for first place, I think, in value.
Yeah.
For that series. Yeah. Cole Caulfield. I keep saying that. Cole Caulfield, Cole Caulfield being the other one. Cole Caulfield.
So thank you, chat, for sticking with us. We appreciate you being here. If you're still here or if you were here at some point, thank you. And we hope that you'll come back in 2 weeks' time when we have our next Benchwarmers, and maybe we'll have a new face on the panel to show off some stuff. We'll have to work on some people. And thanks so much, and I hope that you all have a great night and a great rest of the week. We'll see you later.